Let's go! It's time to draw SpongeBob SquarePants. All right, we're gonna do a super simple SpongeBob. All right, so middle of your page, we're gonna start with the nose. That's like the center of it all. So just follow along. I promise you can do this. Just up and down, super easy. Cool. Shapes don't have to be perfect. We're just practicing and learning. So now we're gonna do the top of one eye. So just go out and around and then stop. And then same thing in this direction. It can kind of overlap. So just out and around and stop. All right, bring it down just to about here. Bring it over. Let's bring it down just about there. All right, both sides, he has these little cheeks that he's famous for. So we're just gonna go over. Same thing here, over. Perfect, and now we're gonna connect those eyes. So just bring them up and up. There we go. You can already see it coming together. Next, we're just gonna do his big smile. We're gonna do the easy SpongeBob smile, so mouth closed to make it easy for you. So he has these little happy lines here. Do them inside of these cheeks. And now we're just gonna do his big grin. So what you wanna do, let's start here and just kind of start the curve like that so that we can just bring it up. We're gonna bring it up and bring it up. Perfect. Now his big teeth. So we're gonna start about the distance of this nose. Just gonna go down, down. Different people do the teeth different sizes. We're gonna just give him big, decent sized square teeth. Remember, it doesn't have to be perfect. We're learning, we're getting better. Okay, his eyes are about here and here, right? Towards the center middle. So again, just do your best circle. Ready? Around, around, and then inside of that, kind of dots. That's it, it's coming together. All right, for his cheeks, let's do his 3 dots. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And his face is basically done. All right, let's give him the little wiggle line he has for his lower lip. So for that, we're just gonna go curve line, opposite curve line, and then curve line, just like that. All right, now his big sponge head. So obviously it's just gonna be type of square, but he has a sponge body, so his lines are a little wiggly. So I like to start on the top to make sure I have enough space. So all we're gonna do, remember this does not have to be perfect. You're gonna do your best squiggly line. So let's just go a little bit outside of the eyes from top to top corner and do a slow wiggly line, just like that. Do your best. Remember, it does not have to be perfect. Okay, we're gonna take that and we're gonna go lower. We're gonna go just about here below, and then we're gonna taper it in a little. So do your best. Slow wiggly line. Same thing over here. Slow wiggly line. Perfect, and then connect it over here with that same slow wiggly line. Awesome. Now, we give him little circles for the sponge vibe. Just some circles. One smaller one, one bigger one. Go smaller one, and one bigger one. Perfect. All right, now the body. The body is actually very simple. It's a square shape, but it's actually not as big as his head. It's very small. So we're just gonna take a line down, match it over here, down. Let's connect it. Perfect. And now he's got his tie. So go to the middle under his teeth, do a small square. We do these triangle shapes for his collar. And we're gonna take the tie almost down to the bottom, but we'll stop about here. Just down, line down, line down, line down, connect it. Perfect. Okay, now for his pants, just above this part of the tie, about pretty much halfway, we're just gonna do a line. Just grab a line and bring it all the way across. Sweet. For the belt, it's not that tricky. It's really just two rectangles. So let's just do a black rectangle, fill it in, and do that again. Fill it in. Same thing over here. Black rectangle, fill it in, black rectangle, and fill it in. All right, it's coming together. Let's go up here and do his arm sleeves. So again, about at the bottom of his teeth, it's just pretty much a simple line that goes out and down. It stops about halfway to his shirt, and then just take that over. Same thing over here, match that line, out and down, and then bring it out. Super simple. All right, for his hands, they actually go lower than his body. So this is probably the trickiest part, is his hand. I know a lot of people are scared of hands, but follow along and you can do it. It's really easy. So take this arm down to about the pants. Just like that. Arm down to bottom of the pants, just like that. And so we're gonna break this into steps. This is just gonna be a curved line for the hand to make it simple. So we're just gonna go curve out and in. That's it. Out and in. Got it? Now bring that back up like a finger. Okay, right here, we're gonna do the thumb bump. So it's almost just another oval shape and up. Simple, right? And then one more bump for the palm. See, that looks difficult, but it's really just 3 easy shapes and you can do it. All right, the middle finger here is just gonna be another curved shape back to the thumb, and then a smaller one back to the thumb. And then the rest of the hand, we're just gonna do a curved line up and you're done. That is the trickiest part of the SpongeBob. Now we're gonna do exactly those steps over here. Curved line out and then bring it in. Curve it back and stop. Little thumb shape and then a bump for the palm. All right, middle finger up, smaller finger up, and then the palm. Super simple, guys, you can do it. All right, now we're going to the legs. Basically, he's got these funny small, so let's go down to the tie, put a line, other side of the tie, put a line. Okay, just a line over, back up. Line over, back up. All right, almost done. Now we'll do the funny curved leg, so just a curved line, little curved line. Same thing over here, 2 lines. And then we'll do a shape little circular shape where his leg meets his shoes. We'll do high socks, high socks. All right, his shoes are always funny to me. They're basically a big circle. So just do 2 big circles, color those in. And then we're gonna do a bigger ovalish circle. It's really easy. So about at the end of the circle, come down, around, and back up. Color that in. Same thing. Out and back in. Color that in. Perfect. And then he's got these little heels. So go out, over, in. Out, over, in. And that's it. So easy. SpongeBob. Quick and easy. I hope you loved it. See you on the next one. Remember to color yours and have fun. Yours is not going to look exactly like mine, and that's okay. What's important is you practice every day. Draw the next one with me.